Welcome to video number 10, and in video number 10 we're going to discuss start using your WordPress site, right? And when we say start using a WordPress site, we are kind of referring to how to get everything started and playing around and understanding your WordPress, right? So most of the stuff I already explained to you, and I kind of took the strategy of throwing you in the deep end. The reason why I did that is because I believe that people understand quicker when they get thrown in the deep end, right? So that's kind of the scenario I created in the first couple of videos, and now we're going to start, getting used to using our WordPress and where to actually start. I mean, where do I go, and where do I actually start using my WordPress? So in the previous videos, we created a post and we created a basic. We actually didn't create a page, so. In this video we're going to discuss creating a post and creating a page, but just very basic, because in the following videos we're going to go in more depth as to how we can create a post and why we would either create a post or create a page. So I want you to go back to your page, to your WordPress website, and where the last time I left you, we had a look at profile users and looking at your own user and editing your own profile to get it to look like or how you want it to look like, right? So next step would be is to I'm gonna go and just expand this again so that we have an overview of our whole our whole profile. I'm gonna change it back to black. The reason why I'm doing this is so that we can have the same color so that you don't get confused. So the first thing I want you to do is navigate over to pages, and I want you to wrap your head around this. Pages are the actual static pages. I'm putting static and quotation marks because it's not really a static page, but it's a page is a physical page of a WordPress that you won't barely change. It's not a post, it's a page. The reason why we would create pages is, let's say your website has got a contact page, right? A contact us page. You're not going to create a post to create that, right? You're going to create a page to create that. Does that make sense? I know it's pretty confusing, but we need to able to wrap our head around this, that pages are created for actual pages like about us or contact us pages, and posts are created more for stuff like ongoing stuff like literally a post. So let's go ahead and just have a look at the overview of pages, and this is how we're going to get started with WordPress, is understanding pages. And we're just gonna have a quick look at creating a new page, and I want you to go to add new. I don't want to go into more detail because in the next videos we will be going into more detail with this. So let's go and create this page, and let's call it create about us page. And in this about us page we are going to go, and I'm always going to use lorem ipsum, and you can do this by saying, you can just Google lorem ipsum websites. That's just basically a dummy text, and we're going to copy and we're going to paste dummy text inside of our pages, and we're just going to do this by creating a illusion that there's actually some word and some content already there, but it's not really. So once we've done that, we're going to hit publish, and that means that we've created this page, and that's where you're going to start off with normally with your WordPress. And we're just going to hit view page because we want to see if this was actually created. And you can see that it is created and automatically added it to my menus. But we will get into more details with menus. Now, another thing is when we go back to our about pages, you can see that it looks, at this stage, it looks like about pages and posts are pretty much the same thing. So we'll get into more detail as to how to edit that so that it will be defined as to, okay, this is only a page, and okay, this is only a post. So that's in general how we would create a new page. Now note that when we go and we create a page, that your page does not get displayed in recent posts, right? And that's kind of also where the differences between the two is. Like when you create a post, then it will actually show as latest content. It will show as latest activity on WordPress. Now I want you to use your toolbar and go back to edit page, because we want to go back and quickly edit something about this page. And I want you to just scroll between the two, visual and text. Just go between the two and just see, this is currently very default. So you know, you can go and create paragraph if you really want to. So creating uh, paragraph sections with HTML to just define it and give it a more definability. And then once you've done that, you can go and actually add a style. And when we do that, you can create a color, and we can change this to, let's change it to 666. And once we're done, we hit update. And when we update, we can actually go and visit a view our page. Now that's also one of the ways that you can see the differences between either visual and text. So for some reason, my changes that I've done does not reflect. So I need to go and actually troubleshoot the problem. And I'm just going to change this to 999 and see if this persists. If it does, then I need to look into why it's not working. Let's refresh and see what's going on now. And you can see that it's actually working. It just wasn't, you know, as different as the others. So you know, that's the reason also why we would differentiate this in visual and text, that you can actually go in and alter it, you know, alter it manually, giving you the more freedom of doing that.